Good morning. This is Professor Anderson with a little bit of feedback for you. Writing assignment number 3, the rough draft, the memo to a decision maker. So the first thing that I notice when I pull up your rough draft is you've not followed the template. So templates in business writing are key, and each industry and each company or organization, they may tailor and craft their own kind of template for this. The reason for that is to make certain that when it's like an invoice. I mean, a memo is really like an invoice, so that these are the products, this is the price, and this is the tax, and here's where it was. The customer service agent who sold it. It has the information in the exact same place. So when you're running through hundreds of memos, you know exactly where to look to gather and gain the type of information that you're looking for. So all of that said, this is the template that needs to be followed. And if you take a look in week number 4, I've pulled up the sample paper. You can really see a great example of a memo using the template. The most important part is, that not just this header, but in the summary, here's the quick example of the problem. Here's a quick headline of a recommendation, and then here's a quick pitch for permission. This is why this is a problem and it needs to be investigated. This is a quick review showing that some background information has been collected. This primary research area is really the pitch that you're giving, so that's what needs to be the most detailed in terms of direct. This is the real nuts and bolts of what you're asking that decision maker to give the go-ahead for, to give the green light for. You want to share that what I plan to do in order to address this problem. This is the problem. I've read some information and gathered some research on it. What I'd like to know further with our specific company, and that's what the primary research is. It's your tailored inquiry into the problem in your workplace. So you be as specific as possible. I want a questionnaire, I want a survey, I want an interview, I'm going to only do this population, I'm going to do all these populations. What will the results be? How will it benefit the organization? What are some of the preliminary ideas? So from the research, we've learned that these are some ways that we can mitigate this problem. And then you're asking for permission to do that primary research to see if those may be the appropriate solutions for your specific work site. And then again, here's our problem. I'd like, and then pitch that permission request. I'd like to request to continue. So you need to step back a few paces and follow that format. It looks like you have most of the information in here. You just want to make certain that you put it into the right formula. And I look forward to reading your final copy.